We are lucky enough to be able to break down some footage of one of the fastest paddlers in the world today, and that is Chris Proulx, winner of both 2016 and 27 Savo River Canoe Marathon. This footage is from the New York Spring Training Camp in March of 2016, and we're going to go through and slow this footage down and even break it down frame by frame. In this clip, what we're going to do is we're going to replay this clip, but we're going to slow it down. We're going to slow it down all the way to 10th speed, so only 10% of the actual speed, so you can really get the chance to see what Chris is doing in his stroke and how it plays out through the whole course of the stroke. Things that I am looking for when I analyze a stroke is the position of both the bottom and the top hands throughout the course of the stroke. I'm looking at the angle of the body throughout the course of the stroke. I'm also looking at the position of the shoulders, meaning I'm looking for rotation, how much rotation they are getting in the stroke, and where their body ends at the end of the stroke. I'm also looking to see how fast he can bury his blade and where his position is when he is fully buried. So now that we go back to some more footage at regular speed, we're going to take this footage and we're going to slow it down again. We're going to replay it, we're going to slow it down again, but then we're going to start breaking it down frame by frame so you can see each part of the stroke and what Chris's position is at each of those parts of the stroke. Now that we're looking at this in slow-mo, I just want to point out right here with this Chris's top hand, notice it never goes above his head. This is an issue that I've had with my stroke in the past where I've raised that top hand up too much, and I just wanted to point it out so you can see if you have footage of your own stroke that if you're doing that very common error. In this next couple of strokes, we're going to start breaking it down frame by frame so you can get a nice actual stop footage of different parts of the stroke. So right here we have right before he enters the water, we have full catch, we have then going through the drive until the end of the power phase and the exit. And in this next one, I want you to see where he's fully buried. His arms moving forward. He is not moving back yet, but now he is buried, and now he can put the power into the paddle until right about there, and that is the end of the stroke. Now let's get a little bit more detailed, and I'm going to give you some pointers at the catch of his stroke. So we're going to stop it at his catch, and I'm going to point out different parts of that freeze frame of different things that you should look for in your own stroke. So as we come up here, you're going to watch it go in, and right there is the catch. Hand is going to be at the gunnel. Shoulder is down and forward, and there's a positive angle of the paddle, and he has forward lean. And then we're going to pull right through, and then you're going to notice he's more upright now. His arm is at the side of his body but not past, and the angle of the blade is still vertical at the end of his stroke. And that is how a really efficient stroke should look. He is in early, he's able to apply all the pressure, he doesn't apply the pressure too late, and he's out into his next stroke. So that is the breakdown of the footage, guys. I did leave some extra footage off the back here so you can keep on watching it at full speed, and I'm going to leave it at that. If if you guys like this footage, please do press the subscribe button. Also press the bell button so you are notified anytime that I upload a new video. I am going to also do the same type of footage for Joe, who you can see in the bow right here. And I have some footage of Steve Lajoie from this day also, so that way we have a number of good top guys that have really good efficient stroke technique, and we can refer back to this footage. And until next time, guys, paddle hard.